with due respect, rich people with dementia are as much in need as poor people with dementia.
Sure.
The fact that the rich person with dementia may have some personal means that would assist and subsidise the care and the level of care may be a factor in how the organisation structures its particular arrangements. But I don't think we would seriously be saying that caring for old people who have a need because of their age is not a charitable purpose.
But I think the ordinary punter out there would think that charity is about the relief of poverty.
That has not ever been the definition of charity.
But I think most people would think that that would be the most important aspect of charity, and that is to provide some relief for poverty. And if we're starting to get to a position where charity is defined as retired merchant bankers, even if they've got dementia, then maybe we do need a thorough reassessment of the common law and how it operates in a modern society.
I think we have the difficulty, Senator, that charity is a subset of a broader not-for-profit sector. And there is a distinction between the relief of poverty, which is one aspect of charitable activity, and other forms of care for the other. And the very meaning of the word charity from its origins is about what we do to meet the needs and to promote human well-being of the other. And we promote that well-being in a number of different ways. No one would suggest that a hospital, isn't an activity that comes within the meaning of charity. So can we look after the knee replacements for the merchant bankers? At what point does the worth of healthcare get measured by the means of the recipient?
I'm not sure you're convincing me in this argument, but that doesn't matter. But
finally, I know we're over time, Chair, is that, so you're saying that giving food to poor people is charity, an act of charity?
It could be an act of charity, depending on whether or not giving them food is in fact doing them good. And this will depend on what their need is. I mean, there may be better ways of helping a person in need other than simply, giving a food. It depends on the need and assessing the need and so forth.
Well, we all need food at some time, but
it may be that perpetuates a problem that needs to be dealt with in a more sophisticated way.
But in terms of what you put to Senator Cameron, you're saying, and I'm giving it a broad brush, that giving away food to poor people is an act of charity, and selling food to rich people could also be an act of charity.
Simply selling food to rich people doesn't seem to meet the test of charity, but if that's leading to the question of how does the dementia care units structure itself where meals are part of the provision of care, you've got to look at the whole thing holistically. And I don't think you can pick out the particular aspects and say this part of what we do is charitable and this part of what we do isn't charitable. I think you look at the purpose holistically of what the particular structure or organisation is meant to do. And I think that's where, in a sense, the word charity, because in popular language, as Senator Cameron rightly says, it's associated with the care of the poor. We have had these endless debates going back to the definition of charity inquiry. What organisations in the community merit what particular sort of a structure with respect to the tax system, the legal system and community support? And that's by no means a one-size-fits-all solution.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father Lucas. That's the end of this segment. Thank you very much.